Bureau, right? Just like those stats.
Depends, are you a whiz Roby? Live, we tweeted, checking Skype.
Should I do the spider house first?
Should do spider box rolls. Okay, hey everyone, it's Rockman and Ratmus.
And Sadie.
And Sadie, oh god. There's snow everywhere. Yeah, there's a lot to do, and I think that we should try to do everything we can except the dungeon and save the dungeon for
next time.
Because there is a lot to do. There's the graveyard, there's the Beaver Brothers, and the Skulltula house, like you said. And then there's the all-night mask, and a whole bunch of heart pieces, and you'll probably also be going up to, since you
made a Kana Canyon my thing.
Since you made a Kana Canyon your bitch, and, you know, cheated your way up there, you could probably get the Mirror Shield too, if we have time.
The Merbeck.
So what do you want to do first? It's up to you.
I want to do some genocide. Alright, Sadie, lay down and be happy.
Genocide sounds good.
Oh.
Now the spider Skulltula house in the ocean. The strategy guide says first day only, and Fish confirmed that, so, and it is first day, so.
Don't have a new day.
You can go in there without bombs or arrows because it'll give you arrows, and you can just blast mask your way in.
Blast mask my power. Where's the? Is it back here? I'm guessing.
Yes, don't you remember that wonderful video I made for you back in the day?
Would not like specifics.
Did you know that I showed that to Song?
And she loved it.
Of course she did.
Oh God, what am I gonna do, brother?
Fuck, Sadie.
It's a wonderful ball.
Alright, now chat, tell us if everything's okay. Oh wait, chat's dead.
Chat, are you okay?
Don't even know that we're streaming on Tuesday, because... Whoa! Dropped some frames and went into yellow there.
This person's like, oh, welcome to our house. Oh God!
I haven't had any problems with dropping frames in a while. Now, what the hell, Twitch?
Why are you doing this Tuesday?
Twitch doesn't even know why Rockman and Ratmus Tuesday exists.
Back that ass up.
Did you get them all in this?
I got
webs?
2. Was there, are there any in here? Oh, there's one. He's good.
He contracted a metal spider web to be made.
I don't have, you just have to go into those
You're
jars.
supposed to open those necessity pots, yes. What do you think they're there for?
Your amusement. Good magic.
Like I said in the video that nobody in chat knows what we're talking about, he's using your own arrows against you. Drinking a Mountain Dew ice. Now Ratmus, tell everyone what you're drinking, even though chat doesn't exist.
I'm drinking coffee out of Aperture Science mug.
Yes, like a real classy person. Sadie's licking everything in sight. She's got a complex.
It's part of her religion because she's Wiccan. Like, oh, I smell those wonderful crumbs of stuff.
She can smell and lick microscopic crumbs. She has that ability.
And Microsoft.
Even Sadie won't lick Microsoft.
Or Mozilla. I just roll into this, right?
roll into the cage like this was Mario 64. Hey, Ratmus, remember Christmas 1996 when you were like, Nintendo 64? But then we didn't film it, so you didn't get millions?
Yes.
That, that fame was robbed from you?
Fame.
You don't think that Nintendo 64 kid got, millions of dollars and, a bunch of pussy?
It was knee deep in that pussy.
If you had been swearing at, Castlevania 2 back in 2000, you could have usurped. You could have gotten rich instead of James Rolfe.
Yes. I did Bugs Bunny's, crazy cast load of pointing out that the box art has a, code for the last level on the back.
Yes.
Not be some scrub who sells, frickin' Contra for a sandwich.
But we still love him though, because I looked at one of your YouTube poops, I think, for Tornado Sex. The description said that, we love James Rolfe and YouTube poop is nothing but flattery. And then I also looked at the description for Natalie Portman Gangsta Rap, and it said, like, I'm sick of these comments saying this video sucks, this video is awesome. I'm like, this is the person who made that saying that. It's so egotistical, I think it's hilarious. But of course it's true.
Damn, Natalie, damn.
And of course you are behind on SNL, so you don't even know that you're going to be making a YouTube poop sequel to that pretty soon.
I did watch the wonderful thing about the Fresh Prince and how he got fucked or whatever.
That was a good one.
Yeah. You know why? Because it didn't have Pete Davidson's stank all over it.
Yes. Yeah, I think it was in the Natalie Portman one. He was on Update and basically just to tell everyone that he masturbates, constantly over and over again. And I'm like, thanks for that information, Pete Davidson, you piece of shit. But yeah, generally the episodes this year have been better. I think DK said that the Will Ferrell one was his favorite so far, and I probably agree with that.
Well, yeah, did they fire some idiots?
And supposedly they promoted Michael Che and Colin Jost to co-head writers, which is like, I'm. It's like they're still to me mediocre on Update. Mm-hmm. I mean, they're pretty good. It's just they could never be. Speaking of DK,
Whoa, how are you doing, DK? How's the whistle, man?
DK's off work today, and he's just stopping in because he loves this game so much. But yeah, when they created Weekend Update with Colin and Michael, I at first hated it because nothing could be better than Tina Fey and Jimmy Fallon and Amy Poehler and Seth Meyers. Like, Weekend Update had a good solid 15 years where it was just awesome. And then these two pricks come in and it's just like, what the fuck? But their comedy is actually pretty good. I don't know about their presence, but it seems like their writing is really good, and maybe that's why the show has gotten better, because they're kind of better behind the scenes or something. Yeah, they're starting to grow on me, I guess. But Ratmus has not seen the Will Ferrell or the Natalie Portman episodes, right?
Yes.
Who even hosted before that? I don't remember. Was it that person with the name I can't even pronounce?
Yeah, it was that white bitch.
That could be anyone.
So we don't know what the first one is, but
let's just spoil the worst sketch at the Natalie Portman episode. The Natalie Portman episode was going pretty good, and then the sketch comes in about some alien who talks out of his butt, and it was one of those sketches where I just had to look away from the TV the whole time because it was disgusting and stupid. Let's see if DK agrees with me. Oh, you're writing down the things, okay.
The problem is, like, I know all of them except for the last one. It's not yellow, so should I YOLO?
You should YOLO yellow it. Whatever.
What? Oh, shit. I read my thing wrong. That's...
Let's see, DK can't stand this game for too long, so we need to talk about things that he likes until he has to go because Zora is having a, you know...
It was blue.
Zora's gonna do something.
That's a wonderful Wolfman thing, right? I'm the effing captain here. Whoa, Lizard.
Whoa, Lizard, what's going on?
How's your foot in your car?
He's screaming. Ratmus and I had Grand Macs from McDonald's. They're back. The Grand Mac is back, baby.
Yes.
The gigantic Big Macs, you guys remember? Your back is hurting. Just load up on pills. That's what I do.
Hold on a second.
What the hell are you doing, Ratmus? Ratmus is doing financial things over here.
Exactly. So my so-called Gurf is texting me. Because Pete Davidson was supposed to, you know, be the poor man's Andy Samberg, and spoilers, he's not.
Yeah, I looked it up and showed it on stream the other day, but apparently at a McDonald's in a town in Wisconsin near Milwaukee, there's a gigantic animatronic Mac Tonight playing the piano.
Does it actually still work? Because a lot of them don't.
I don't know. Whoa!
So I want to do something nice for you, Lizard, because yesterday sounded like a piece of shit.
Ratmus did something nice for Lizard.
Is that all that's in here? Is that heart piece?
Yes.
Came back.
Whoa, 15 bits.
DK's the best mod ever, everybody.
How come nobody says dicks out for Harambe anymore? We need to bring that back because it's classy and nostalgic. Are you laughing at me? Are you laughing at me? You shut up over there.
I'm laughing because it's true. We need to bring that back.
That's because you're a classy gentleman, Lizard. Thank you, DK, for literally every bit you could scrounge up. I need every bit that every little person can scrounge up. Please, please. It is so hard to get bits nowadays, and I need money to pay for the government, you know, taxes and all that.
Didn't see nothing. Yeah. The butt. Take a go around all over this place. It's like I really like this, you know, Skulltula house a lot better.
Yeah, me too. You know what that means, DK? It's time to release another part of Jedi Knight.
Punch the shit out of this one, so maybe that, and then shoot all these.
And then also afterwards have a wonderful Friday the 13th stream, but it just hasn't worked out either. know there's one like crawling around the rafter. Did you get that?
Yeah, I got that one. Maybe.
Okay, and you got the ones that were in the ceiling?
Yeah.
Then it must be in one of those things, and it would have an open hole on the top. It just hasn't come out.
Maybe I need to shoot that fire thing.
Could be. Yeah, if you guys remember, I had a shitty wooden chair that I used, to sit in right here for literally years until I got this new leather office type one, and it's a lot better on my back for sure.
This is the last one I didn't try.
This one with the hole in it, yeah. Try everything. Sometimes it just doesn't come out.
There we
See? It's kind of picky.
It's dead.
It's dead to you. But yeah, let me tell you guys, I'm sure you already know this because you love reading The Lighthouse.
What is The Lighthouse?
This is my last stream before Virginia. I don't think I'm going to finish Twilight Princess tomorrow because I got a lot of packing and preparing to do, so we'll have to finish Twilight Princess when I get back. Thursday, I'll be leaving on a jet plane, on a death missile.
On a Jedi.
On a Jedi death missile. And
the
Song and I will try to stream as much as we can because we want to do a lot of LEGO Dimensions. And we want to have a lot of nice food and we'll definitely be watching streams and whatnot.
Keep your dicks out for her own back,
Lizard broke his back, got a nail in his foot, had a trash can fell on him. What else? And then some assholes, crashed into his car and fucked it up.
And I don't know, man.
But other than that, his life's been going great.
He's got a wonderful new emote that he should be rocking to, show his pain.
Yes, Lizard, whenever you need to scream in pain of your foot, just scream like the scorpion guy. Ah, it's a scorpion. Ah, my penis. Lizard, if you do a stream, I'll give you all the bits I can scrounge up, which is 100. That's all I have right now.
I'd say that, but yeah, it's still 0.
What? How did you...
Oh, there one.
You hook shot it and knocked the painting off and it killed the gold Skulltula at the same time? I've never seen that happen.
Whoa, I didn't mean to jump there, but I landed on that, so I'll probably fuck up somehow or another.
Ratmus will probably fuck everything up. That's what you gotta remember. Song and I will still be able to watch streams, although if there's like a barbecue or a Doom stream, we might not be able to stay up till the end. But we'll definitely be watching. And we can still watch Stranger Things if you guys ever start that.
I think I mentioned this another stream or something, but my one teacher in woodshop basically took one of my wonderful pieces of wood that I bought myself and gave it to some stupid bitch, and then he's like, oh, sorry about that, here, let me give you this crusty tarnished brown as fuck crappy plywood as payback. And everything should be fine.
Payback is a bitch. You guys remember how I originally hurt my back? I was I was bending over to hook up the Xbox 360 or something like that. My back just went out. I think it's just what happened. Yes, it is.
Hey.
Rafters. Actually, a couple of years ago,
How that is, okay.
I don't know. There's been several times where I've hurt my back, so that may have not have been the first time, actually. But yeah, back pain sucks.
Too much back pain.
But I never had a nail in my foot, so that's a good thing.
I was working construction with my friend. He stepped on a nail.
Oh God.
When I was cleaning out like crap from
That's the worst thing.
When I was cleaning out crap from my girlfriend's grandparents' backyard, like they had an old wooden fence that was like over 50-something years old, and like I stepped on a nail from that, but it was like so like weather, like bound and stuff. Like it just crumbled, like it didn't, which was good. It just snapped because it was so brittle. Push this. Pull it.
Push it, pull it, tow it to the obese mafia guy. Everyone in chat knows that guy.
Honk, honk.
I should look for that on YouTube. Ratmus, you watch all my highlights, right?
Totally.
Did you see where we found the, lemonade pomegranate juice thing?
I don't think I've seen that one.
That's the guy who did the hankin' for a hunk of cheese. You remember that one?
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
I saw that hankin' for a hunk of cheese one on YouTube, too.
Did you see the Family Guy version, though?
There's a Family Guy version?
Yeah.
He just went outside again.
Basically, like, Peter knocks on that guy's door, and he's like, it's 3 in the morning, like, what the hell are you doing up? And he's like, I just smoked a whole bunch of crack.
I have to see that. It's like drinking beer in college.
I feel like having your roommate putting frickin' Coronas in your fridge and then breaking the bottles and spilling it all over the place.
Your roommate spilled Corona in your dorm room? Well, fuck you. My roommate spilled butterscotch rum, so that, is way worse.
Just post his social security number in chat, then.
Because he's freaking lizard, I don't know. Because he lives in Florida? I wonder, Lizard, if you, moved to Illinois, would your luck completely change? Well, there was some stupid college story I was gonna tell. Oh yeah, I don't know if anyone cares, and I may have told this before, but oh yeah, we got a lot of snow. Sadie is covered in snow. You need to. Yeah, I've been watching Bewitched on DVD. You should
do some witchcraft.
You should find a good witch.
Find yourself a good bitch.
Which bitch is bitch? Bitch.
If there was snow, the roofers would have been bashing your car even worse.
I don't hear any.
So it must be down there.
You hear one in this room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. The hole right there?
Oh, I didn't see that before because it was covered.
Speaking of witches, we just hand sand witches from Jimmy John's.
Whoa. Bitches.
DK, I am a sub to Steffi Pie's channel, so where's my sub? Where's my sub sandwich? Bitch!
Thing somehow negating my fire arrow. I guess it did burn that. Fun in hell, spider. Go back to spider blood. Blood, man, blood, blood, blood.
Hand sanitizer? Back in my day, we used to have something called Two for Tuesday, bitch! Anyways, you know how when you're in high school and you're trying to decide what college you want to go to, like sometimes you go with your parents to like visit a college, and then somebody takes you around a tour of like prospective students, showing you this, that, or the other.
Telling you how to, where you can get beer and how no one checks for,
yes,
beer in your room.
Yes, I went to a college tour. I don't remember what college it was. I think it was like in Iowa or somewhere near Iowa or Missouri, or not Missouri. They didn't go that far. Like I think all the colleges I looked at were like in Illinois, or the furthest one was in Minnesota. Whoa! This story is really dumb, so let me finish it really quick. But holy shit, thank you, Lizard.
Lizard, you mean, oh, we gifted it. I saw the DK on the screen. Lizard's paying it forward.
Ratmus paid it to Lizard. Lizard paid it to DK. Now DK has to pay it forward to somebody else.
It's out for Harambe. I mean, what?
But yeah, I was on this tour with other students and my parents and other parents, and the person from the college was like explaining like all the good things about how like you could like nobody checks for beer, like ways to drink alcohol illegally when you're underage, and how great that was. Like you can always get alcohol, they don't care, like drink alcohol all the time. And like I was horrified, and my parents were horrified, and we still are to this day. And that was probably like 90% of the reason why I said fuck that college immediately. Rock Scorpions out for Harambe, yes. So that was my wonderful, stupid story. Fuck drinking. I hate alcohol. Did you get the one up in the ceiling, or?
I think that's the last one.
So, oh God, where you're missing it. See, it's definitely in this room. Did you hook shot up there?
No, I didn't.
Then you need a hook shot up there. You obviously can't see the target from there. Go across the room.
I went to the college that my friend ended up going to was like that, where like the person who gave us the tour was like saying that like it was just me and like this other girl and like our mothers like with us for the tour, but like saying all this like stuff about like underage drinking.
DK says that he will probably be back later, which means he'll never come back. So bye, DK. Thanks so much for everything. Thank you for everything. You're my hero.
Enjoy those wonderful sandwiches, right?
Enjoy those sandwiches and
watch out for Piccolo taking them.
Yeah, eat some pickles. Lizard, you're my hero too. You need to see a doctor about that foot.
You see a doctor about your bumper.
See a doctor about your butt.
I totally wasn't a Goron a minute ago, sir.
He ain't seen nothing.
Heard some weird sex noises.
See a doctor about your trash can, which is a euphemism for your butt. Yo, this thing is huge. That's a huge bitch. Alright, what next, Ratmus? Walla walla whack whack.
Well, it's almost the night of the first day. I should go to the graveyard, right?
Sure.
I'll just warp away to Gora. No. Is it easy just to warp to a kind of canyon and backtrack to the graveyard?
It's probably about the same time as it would take you to, you know, the Pono over there, so yeah. Ratmus is getting a text, everyone, so back off. And it's from Sadie. Spoilers.
I'll just use these fire arrows on those octos, and you got they're really pissed because I usurped them.
Whoa. Watch out for the Nedgerons. Watch out for tattle-tasting blood. Oh, while you're in the graveyard, I'll have you do something totally important.
Song time.
Near that skeleton guy where you fought, there's a ring of rocks. You should bomb that and go down there in the hole. My stepdad is making me a laptop that'll have Mac on it. What? Hey, Monado, how's it going? What do you mean?
Is your stepdad, you know, Jesus, so they can just create things?
Wait, are you talking about getting like a MacBook or something like that? Or are you talking about getting a Windows laptop and somehow putting Mac OS on it, which I don't think is possible? You should get a Linux Box 360. Anyways, welcome. How's it going?
Graveyard. So where's this lovely place to bomb? Off the skeleton, you said?
Yes, that's what I said. You can see he knows. Ring of fire. Everyone, yeah, Hackintosh does the thing other way. Ring of rocks, not a ring of fire. I mean, I know you fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, down, down. The bitch went higher. This is totally awesome. So you didn't have any bomb shoes before. Now you do in your menu, so it's great.
Check that off the checklist.
Check it. Keep wearing.
Can't be the captain because I'm the captain.
You're gonna have to fight another Iron Knuckles, so I hope you got a fairy.
You should have told me that before.
Just go outside the graveyard where you came in. Isn't there a gossip stone? You can get a fairy out of a gossip stone.
Yeah, there is. So, okay. See,
let's not have a
YOLO swag fest.
I don't even know what that means, Monado. Blizzard, you misspelled Vice, but I think that... I know I made it mod only in Songs channel. And apparently you're not a mod here, so I don't know if it would work. I think you're a mod in Songs channel? I don't know.
This guy seems to know. They still hit you because, you know, they're just flying around like a-holes.
I remember when Macs switched to the Intel chips, and then everyone was like, oh, now you can, like, make a partition on your Mac, and you can have, like, one side be Mac and one side be Windows. You just have to install your own copy of Windows on it, and it'll work or something weird. It's like, I don't know anyone who actually did that, except Buck totally did that, right?
Buck does everything.
Buck literally runs every operating system that exists simultaneously.
And every criminal operation.
In the multiverse.
Yeah. At least I got those. Just don't check the captain.
Actually, I don't know. You guys might remember last May, me and Ratmus and Song and our family, we all went up to Wisconsin Dells. Well, there was a trip that we went to Wisconsin Dells to the same place, but it was like years earlier, so this was like without Song. But apparently, like in the lobby of the hotel, they had a computer, like a free public computer that like anyone could use to like check your email and stuff, and it was a Mac. But like on the startup screen, it says you can switch between Mac and Windows because it had, like I said, they partitioned it. So there was a Mac side and a Windows side. So it was one computer, and like I guess the guests could just go up and like choose which operating system that their preference was. So I did see that in the public hotel once. And I have a picture of it somewhere. But no Linux option, because fuck that. Right.
I'm gonna shoot him right in his dick. Oh, God.
Good job, you pissed him off. He's good.
Not good enough.
Of course, now that you got the fairy, you didn't need it.
Exactly.
Oh, what's going on here?
Song of Uncle Batsy.
You're gonna say the song of Uncle Ben. And that time the Sandman totally killed him?
Yes.
And then Peter got raped?
Yes.
I mean, what?
The Sharpener. You do not fear the dead. So don't put our kind in a bottle. That's, you know, totally hateful.
But Deku scrubs, it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get those arrows. As an adult, I can totally play that for a guy in a windmill and ruin his life.
That's interesting, Lizard. Okay, this is not on the checklist because it's totally a required song.
We're going inside. The song, where is she?
She's busy, okay?
Whoa.
Gotta clean the house. Whoa. Okay, I was dead wrong.
You talk us, man.
Ratmus, do you want to play the OG Diablo 1?
original gangster Diablo 1 that's coming out or something?
No, I mean back, like, you know, on a computer from 20 years ago, Diablo 1.
I can use those wonderful hacks where I, you know, copy my save thing and then drop my stuff in a, you know, online level, and then, you know, replace it with the copied version and have all my stuff back plus the extra.
Sure. Did you play Diablo 1?
Yeah.
What computer did you play it on?
That like old G3 Mac, I believe.
Hmm.
And like it's weird because like it's for PC and Mac, but the expansion, which I did buy, like is only for PC, so I couldn't use that with my game. Oh. All right, what can I do next? Can I make a day?
I mean, the next grave is on the final night, so
Do some beaver humping.
oh, beavers!
Those cocks suck.
Oh, you got the heart piece in the spider house. I didn't mark that off. Okay. Why don't you just beat the beavers and then get the bottle, and then let's just do that on this cycle.
Okay.
Worry about other things later. It's great that that command still exists.
It's always relevant, right?
Song, Ratmus gifted Lizard a sub, and then Lizard gifted DK a sub. So we're paying it forward.
Like I was listening to this one like guy's YouTube video about something, then I watched this next one, which was like some news story about this like basically a guy like, you know, had a kid early and then like she was given up for adoption, and like 20 years later they met and they wanted to get like married and other like gross shit, but like someone in the comments, you know, said this reminds me of, you know, GTA, my mother's my sister.
Comments, please. You know you're gonna be taking the garbage out later, right?
Isn't there some Dr. Memento song about someone who didn't take the garbage out?
Take the garbage out.
Say leave her alone.
Stone mask. Right, Sadie?
Oh. Lisa Board needs love.
That's funny because, you know, in this game there's an enemy called Bio Dekubabas, so that's what I thought of.
You are the father.
When a Goron loves a Dekubaba very much.
Oh God. Also, when it comes to Cootie Pie, you are not the father. Rawr, rawr. So much effing money here.
Speaking of Jerry Springer, even though he weren't, like, you remember like how big Howard Stern was in the '90s, like to the point where like
You got a movie.
Well, yeah, but like there was a Viper episode that was basically a ripoff. Like, you know, it had like you want to call them like shock jocks. Like Howard Stern kind of like invented that and made it popular like in the early '90s and stuff. So much to the point where like there's an episode of like Pacific Blue and Viper and probably other shows where like there's like a shock jock character where it's like clearly a parody of Howard Stern. And like normally what happens is, you know, like he he has to be protected by the police because somebody's trying to kill him or something like that, and it's just like an excuse to like have that type of character because it was like some type of 90s like pop culture thing that was going on, This is all getting fucking gross here.
I know these beavers, right?
No, these beavers are 100% fine. I'm talking about the disgusting stuff that Chad is talking about.
The beaver totally married its mom.
Fine. The beaver married its mom, and that's why they're all fucked up. It's all beaver inbreeding. There, are you happy? You ruined these guys forever. The way they were ruined to begin with. Communism works very well.
Emulator, this is broke. Let me try to do this.
Probably.
I
actually found a document in my video game documents folder that says how to fix this game on emulator, because I think Blake figured out a way to fix it on emulator, and I wrote it in a document in case someone needs to know.
You need to underclock your computer.
I sure as hell ain't playing this on emulator. Now what's Sadie doing? Freaking eating ice cubes off the stairs. Licking my Mountain Dew ice can. Oh, she's staying the hell away from that.
It was confident.
Like it was poison.
Did you tell Chad about that wonderful Queen video you saw today?
You guys like Queen, right?
Everybody likes Queen.
Ratmus showed me a Queen music video I'd never seen before. It was from the Highlander movie, and it was awesome. I like how they were playing, the song with that silver cup thing on the roof.
Yeah. Did I miss one? I thought I missed something.
Really? Because normally it's impossible.
Call ROM hacks.
Maybe it was your emulator. Let me see if I can find that document, because I think I have it here. Let me see what it actually says.
We just learned today what a bottle is. We think it's sacred for some reason.
I don't know. This is what my quote-unquote document says on how to fix Majora's Mask on emulator.
There's my document about how to fix Kazam. All it is, a text document that says you don't need to, it's perfect.
Sure. Someday I need to show you that X-Files episode.
Which one?
The one that references Kazam. Just kidding.
Well, if I found it, it was on Laserdisc.
Kazam or the X-Files?
Both. I've seen Laserdiscs that have 2 episodes of,
Uh-oh. Ratmus is trying to do this thing, and Sadie has now jumped on top of Ratmus's lap and is licking him and bothering him and totally messing him up. And if he fails, it's going to be Sadie's fault.
Just, whispering me to get her treats.
Sadie was whispering sweet nothings in Ratmus's ear, and now is eating his socks. Sadie. I'm going to scare you with this piece of cardboard. Go play with your ballsies.
Play with Impa Z. Very well.
He's pissed.
I don't see anything. the younger brother one's, brain is a chia pet. That's why, he has grass coming out of his head. It's not hair.
Sure. I've underestimated you.
You have to, leave and come back.
I think you can just talk to him.
Is he human, or is he...
Should be on the platform. So you got a bottle, right?
What?
You got bottle number 6, except you don't have bottle number 5 yet. You also don't have Mamba number 5. Or Chanel number 5. Why do people only care about things that are number 5? By the way, this is Majora's Mask stream number 5.
Guess they fell behind.
Let's not fall behind here, guys.
So help me do this.
So he's gonna eat the cartridge right out of the slot. Oh God, does she need to go out?
She might want to, but
She might want to, but she definitely doesn't need to. Right, Sadie?
Want some Marty cheese.
Well, tough luck, we don't have any.
Sargento Marty is pretty good, but they don't give you that much. That's how they give you.
Oh!
Doing a few loop-de-doos.
Ratmus is on drugs, clearly. Doing loopity-doo!
Chasing a pink elephant.
Taking a pink elephant and inbred beaver.
Riding the porcelain highway over here.
Ratmus was riding the porcelain highway a long time ago.
I mean, this morning, look. This works very well, everybody. He wants to give Rock some kisses.
No.
Some spiders.
Spiders, punch them.
Shameful, now you gotta race me.
It's amazing that you can do that the first one so smoothly, because that's very difficult.
Listen old, right?
Ratmus is also working on getting heart pieces right now.
Like I say, working on his, new album.
Ratmus is working on his new album. When's it gonna drop?
As soon as the chimney sweeps get back to me.
Like I say, as soon as my balls drop this round.
Oh, shit. Something about that communism.
Speaking of Ramtus and the chimney sweeps, remember when DK said he was going to, take care of Zora and be right back? That was a load of Kool-Aid pickles. I knew it.
Take care and go get ice cream. Eating the couch.
Yeah, it's okay. We don't care about the couch anyways. Take Zora up for ice cream without telling Steffi.
Sadie.
Sadie.
Stop eating the couch. It's okay, we're gonna get real bolstered, right?
Couch is delicious.
Here,
She's got couch pieces in her mouth.
eating that couch. The couch, Sadie. I want to try puppy. Some more treats, because you deserve them.
mark that off.
Then you said the last thing I should do is the third day bottom shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
If we give that to him, that's ecstasy. Please let it be over.
Well, you did very well on that. You've been practicing with those beavers?
Yes. All about the beaver.
Back to the graveyard on the final night. Everything will be wonderful.
Second night away, I did this already.
Let's see what's going on Twitch right now.
Say they're having problems.
Oh God, Xander has an eShop.
Whoa.
This Mega Man speedrunner is now speedrunning Chippendale's Rescue Rangers, so,
I need to watch that and get some hints.
Yes, you do.
Is he a Capcom whore?
Hopefully, and then he can show you how to beat Darkwing Duck, hopefully.
Whoa. Trick is to use a mallet.
The trick is to be Drake Mallard.
Apparently the guy who voices Launchpad, if you remember the Telltale Walking Dead season 1, the old guy that
Yeah, of course I remember that. No, I don't.
I'm trying to remember if you actually watched me play or not, but
I saw some of it.
The one old guy who was a bit of an a-hole, was voiced by him, which I didn't recognize that. Also, spoilers for season 2. Just kidding, you don't care. But that guy, Kenny, whose son got killed and his wife killed herself, and then apparently he survived.
It must taste good.
Because the last time you see him is the last chapter of season 1, where he runs off after getting separated from Lee and Clementine, and apparently he survived and meets up with her.
He smells like shit.
Oh God. I think it's probably just our trees that smell like shit.
These pieces of shit for breakfast?
Yes. Which one are you going for now?
All of them.
Final night at Jewel. That time Link kissed a Gibdo
In the mouth and liked it.
Yes. It's like that time, Harry Kim, did it with the she-mail.
Still tell Dr. Funk's that, then spoilers. You have to commit suicide after it.
I did not tell them to jump in there, damn it.
But you were thinking it.
I was thinking I wanted to bash their brains in.
I don't have brains. Speaking of no brains.
Hey, I'm the captain.
You only come out at night.
Just kidding, I'm fine.
Everything's fine. He's scared of the captain, but he loves fairies.
Because he was once arrested by a captain for molesting fairies. He's loving his new computer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Except when his, brother is downloading so much income, slows the bandwidth.
Just gonna say that you said hentai.
Whoa. Get him, not me.
In the treasure chest game, you have to be a Goron. The prize is different depending on what race you are because the girl working there is racist.
The prize was never yours. Sadie wants to eat that tissue now.
Yeah, no tissues. She's attracted to Gorons sexually.
She identified as one.
It's ridiculous.
It's like those guys that dress up like birds.
Doesn't Link identify as a Zora because he lives in a cow's life after this?
Yes.
Can Sadie, stop eating and licking?
You're asking for the impossible, bro.
He's going the other way.
Oh, shit. My Almaco's lied to me.
Lied to you about yourself.
And my skills of jumping with bad angles. And he's a fat ass. On that pit after you go up.
Is there a sunflower on that block?
Just do not fall, idiot.
By the time Worf was like, "Do not rush me."
The boy. If it lands on you, you freaking, die, right?
That'd be great. Don't try to cut corners.
I feel it rumbling.
It's just your stomach.
It's a thought of agony, because I got it. I think the price for the treasure game is also different depending on what race you are.
Yeah.
Can you dig it? Uh-oh.
I didn't know it was the king of the ghosts.
No, it's the king of the ghosts, right?
You sure it's not the ghost of the Badlands?
So I'm gonna climb down the ladder like a patient person.
His ass is made of metal, okay?
Metal ectoplasma.
His only weak spot is where his tramp stamp would be.
Just like Achilles.
Just like the classic Bible story, Achilles' tramp stamp. I forgot about that guy. I mean, I forgot that he said that. You have no choice but to interpret the Bible literally. I bet if you remember when they were on the Titanic, I bet if if the movie Titanic had come out, he'd be like, we have no choice but to interpret the movie literally.
Yes. I forget the woman's name, or like the General Kirk says that they reenact scenes from it. And I want to draw you naked. And we'll have sex in my grandpa's car.
Okay.
Like, what? Okay, so that's all the lovely bottles.
Since nobody in chat knows what we're talking about the time tunnel, a 1960s TV show.
The effing time tunnel.
The mother effing time tunnel.
I'll just go back to the future, come to the past, what the fuck.
Go back to the past and suck some ass.
I didn't see nothing. With all that hentai on his thing.
I've seen enough hentai to know where that's going.
Let's see. He's hungry. He's hungry for more couch.
SpaghettiOs, Dake.
Going to a first day. You mother. Now what should I do?
You can get the all-night mask.
All night long.
You can also do the shit with the Scarecrow song.
Come on, so shit. What about Angie and Kathy?
Yes, you can do on June Coffee. The Tother effing my munnel.
Reggie.
Hey Elegy, how's it going?
Elegy Hunters for Elegy. So, is there one of those you want me to do specifically, or do you want me to choose?
You must choose wisely.
I was thinking I could do the Angie and Coffee thing, get money in the meantime. So what do you want? What's the first time?
Why do you need to get money?
You said for the all-night mask.
You can't buy the all-night mask
And do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
You literally cannot do that.
when can I buy it, though?
You can only buy it on the final night, but you have to save the old woman to do it. And if you save the old woman, you can't do Coffee and Anju.
How about I get the all-night mask and then I do that?
Well, you should do the Scarecrow song stuff, too.
So I just need to go to the Scarecrow and...
You go to the Scarecrow and whip it out right in front of him.
For Harambe?
And you need to buy a magic bean.
Also for him.
LG had a bullshit day. DK should give him a sub.
That's how it works.
A sub sandwich from Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's. The Jersey Mike.
Nobody cares about Jersey Mike's. Doesn't Wawa have subs?
Yes. And why would a turntable have subs? The more important thing is why am I not wearing this?
That is important. Why aren't you wearing that? People love our ridiculous Rockman and Ratmus banter.
Exactly.
Or do they?
I'm here for the speed run stretch. This is the easiest place to buy a magic bean,
For the fucking scrub in the swamp.
that's what I figured, and I can get the moves here, and is the Scarecrow also in that place?
fuck do you need the minutes here for?
Oh, because, yeah, I don't have to move the scrub. I thought I had to move them. Put the bombs on the dongles. The dong. Golly.
Golly gee. If I said the Mummy, do you know who I'm talking about?
Bill Mummy?
Yes. Lanier, and when he was a kid, he was on Lost in Space.
Yeah.
Well, he was on Bewitched as a kid who, was pissed because he didn't believe in Santa Claus anymore.
Did you talk about the wonderful story about how Hitchcock basically threatened to, nail him to the ground if he wanted to stop being a pissant kid?
No, I didn't hear about that. Did he also get molested by Hitchcock?
He's not an alligator.
Wait, what? Is an alligator someone who, makes allegations?
That makes sense to us, because, there's signs in Florida about not molesting alligators, totally because unless you be molested.
That's fine, but in a special feature on Bewitched, somebody said that his name was Bill Mumy, and I was like, Mumy? I thought his name was Mummy.
It's Mumy, not Mummy.
You want the CDI games to get HD remakes? Downloadable on PS4 just like Night Trap? Sadie, stop licking.
She was licking it. She wants some peanut butter on Din's Pearl.
I better open that, it's important.
My pants are inside. Just kidding, it's hard, guys.
Do not lose heart. Captain Planet will stream again someday. Maybe. Actually, I think I saw him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I think I saw him like a week or so ago. You want peace, bitch? You want peace?
Nice bitch.
Now what next you want me to do in this thing? Because I gotta save the bitch.
You gotta know the code to go in and talk to the Scarecrow and give him a song.
Okay. So I'll go in that shop and give him a song. For science.
I don't think you can give him the one in the shop. I think it has to be the one in the Astral Observatory.
Alright. Alright, Sadie, lay down.
Yeah, that was totally the right way.
That's right enough. Sadie.
After I did the code, you're just gonna Deku scrub over it?
I didn't see you did that until you mentioned it.
Hate me and everything I stand for, clearly.
Apparently. Against the ups.
So I should talk more about financial stuff, right?
Yeah. Was it Blizzard that was talking about like stock shit the other time?
Oh, my fucking knees!
Like playing, football. You bitch.
Yeah, like apparently YouTube. Like years ago, I had this other account where I had those Indiana Beach videos, and I like put them up to monetize them, but like they don't pay you unless you get $100, and like the way people were watching it, I'm like, I'm never gonna get $100, and yeah, I don't know how long it's been going on, 5-6 years, and like it accumulated $57 without me knowing it. And I was like, I mean, that's pretty good. It's better than I thought.
So 5 years, maybe,
Well, no, because YouTube changed their policy now so that now in order to be eligible to make money, your channel needs to be way huger. So they're fucking like everyone over who's like a small content provider. So I no longer qualify. So the only way that I can get my money is by closing my account with them. So like not my YouTube account, like the account to earn money from them. I have to close it because it's useless anyway. And then once it's closed, they will pay me the money. But I have to, apparently, like, it was never set up of how they're going to pay me the money. It's like, why don't they just mail me a check? It's like, no, it's not that simple. You have to enter all this fucking information that was never entered. So it's like a huge pain in the ass, and I have to wait until they verify my bank account.
All right, so where do I have to go for that, though?
Buy a magic bean, so go to the swamp. You gave him a song I didn't see.
I gave him a blower of fire.
So yeah, it's like I'm going through the process where I have to shut down my account by like pretty soon.
Your cries for help, you know, can't be answered out here.
Your cries for help to get out of this guy's rape room went on deaf ears. Yeah, I mean, it's great that YouTube is screwing over, you know, small channels because they don't care. You know, Twitch cares about small channels, right? We can get bits, and then no one ever gives us bits because they won't let you watch ads.
So they're like, oh shit, we better not let people, you know, get too much of that shit. So it's swamp.
The deep south. Hey, it's not that deep.
It's not the deep south.
Yeah, it's like I gotta do all this shit, jump through all these fucking hoops, and then like maybe in 90 days they'll send me my fucking money that I earned.
Poo-poo-ka-choo. What's up, Scrubby?
But I was finally able. By the way, Blizzard, if you're still here listening, I was finally able to get into that account. Like, I had problems with the passwords. Like, they would not. Every time I said, like, you know, email me something to change my password, I never got the email, even though it was set to my correct email address. It was not in my spam folder. It just would not send an email. But somehow I was able to log into it anyways. And then I was able to find all this stuff out. And I was able to, like, look at my account.
What's your next?
For God's sakes. I was able to look at my account, you know, that I hadn't used in, like, years, and look at the videos and the comments that I had to, like, go through and stuff. Go to either Great Bay or Snowhead. So anyway, while I was watching my video about the haunted house at Indiana Beach, there was a related video about some local Indiana children's show of this guy who like got to go in the haunted house and like talk to the, you know, guy who worked there, and he quote unquote showed him all the secrets, which like, you know, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. And like most of it was like totally lame bullshit.
Totally popcorn tape.
Yeah, but like the only like amazing part of it was like at one point for like 2 seconds, him and the guy who worked there were standing right next to the Shock, Rattle, and Roll band, and they were just standing there, like, on the edge of that thing where it's like a 2-story drop where you would definitely die, and they were like, there was nothing protecting them, they weren't holding on to anything, they were just like standing there nonchalantly in front of this 2-story drop, and I was like, Jesus, like, at least hold on to, like, a support beam or something, like, that would scare the shit out of me.
So where do I play it?
You have to hook shot up. It's like you never played this game before.
So, let's see. Over here, okay. Just say fuzzy meth. Peachy King is my favorite.
Oh even further behind. Up. Should be a fucking tree there.
So they go even further beyond. Good fall. Storms, I don't need more water for the bean, right?
Damn right. Fuck the bean in Chicago.
The Emerald Barn bean, since we're talking about that shit.
They go behind the scenes in the pirate ride, except it's fucking broke.
Another time you did.
Yes, I do.
Greatest moment of your life.
It's the worst moment of my life. Just watching the Midland.
The jump to there.
Yes. Speaking of beans, roll that beautiful bean footage. I mean, play that beautiful bean song.
Oh yeah! And a hook shot to him, his head just comes flying back at you.
Oh, woo. I'll go to Snowhead.
What about head?
No, these are faces. They totally got flanderized, apparently. Roll over one random stop.
Once you roll, you can't stop.
That's not what Bill Hader told me. You know what it is?
No one at you, Kevin.
Get your lens of truth and your stone mask and your hook shot and all those things at once. And those freaking ice keys won't bother you. It'll be great.
Ice baby. Probably you won't solve it.
So you need Ocarina also, so you need 4 items.
Look, Sadie.
Sadie wants to go ice fishing.
She does. You're tired. Woo woo! Oh, whoa, whoa.
Alright, now go back to town.
Monkey Town?
Is there any other town?
No! Coca-Cola. What the hell with this shit? You don't see it.
Enough of that shit.
That goddamn shit. I gotta save the old lady.
Yeah, what time is saving the old lady again?
Like 11:30 at night or something.
First night, 12:30 a.m. according to this.
Yeah. Eastern Standard Time.
Alright, now we wait, so tell some Ratmus stories.
One time when I was the man in the can, I pooped in the pants. Like, okay, don't.
And never tell a Ratmus story ever again, Ratmus.
Okay, you want to tell a Sadie story?
Would you do it for a Sadie snack? Besides me, Ratmus, Song, and Elegy, there's literally no one in chat.
No one.
Literally no one. Not even any filthy lurkers. Just some dirty dead bots.
I think you told me about like the video about like World 4-2 for speedrunners and Mario. And like I watched that too and it was interesting.
I told that to Doom.
I was there.
I said besides Song, me, Ratmus, and Elegy.
But you know, it's interesting how everything like freaking evolved. It's like a lot of speedrunning stuffs like that where you know, like,
a lot of speedrunning is just bullshit. Also, you might want to fucking return time to normal speed, otherwise we'll be here all day.
I thought I did, sorry. So you're just looking at me like, what the fuck? Misses my flow.
Just leave it here and go outside and play with her. It'll be fine.
Everything's fine. Look at this wonderful evil guy. Didn't molest no grannies, no not tonight. Must eat so much Kleenex.
And carpet.
Apparently Kleenex is called Kleenex because it was meant to help women take makeup off. You know, this with like it was paired with another thing.
Wait. As in clean necks?
No, but like the KLEEN clean was like part of like cleaning off makeup and everything, but people, you know, loved blowing their nose in the, you know, the Kleenex. They're like, well, I guess that's fine enough.
Let's see how Kleenex has anything to do with cleaning makeup.
Because it's crisp and clean. Like there was like another like product they had for the Kleenex that was like some kind of like lotion wipe to like help get it off, and then the Kleenex was like the dry thing to like clean the like, moisture part off.
And then they did that with the Kleenex with aloe or lotion crap, whatever.
Yes. He's pissed.
Really nothing going on.
Really nothing. Like where I found that, you know, like Highlander music video was from some weirdos like listed like 10 things you may not have known about like Highlander and stuff.
And you were like, bitch, please, I know everything about Highlander.
Well, I mean, there was like some things that like I knew, like how the opening was recorded in the bathroom, you know, with John Connery.
Apparently, there was, because of snow in Iowa, there was a 50 vehicle accident involving a Dancing with the Stars tour bus.
That was, you know, the Darkwing Taco Shop.
I'm sure.
I'm invisible.
This is what you were talking about earlier, right?
Yes.
I thought it said I ate Tom Brady for a week and it changed my life.
Yes. Just wants attention and love. If only Lux was here, she could be playing with her. My girlfriend texted me that like the last week in March, her like boss is closing her office because he's going to do something with his family. So Aaron's like, great. Yeah.
Great, now I'll never get paid.
Yes. You got paid. But back to the Highlander thing, like one thing it was talking about how like other people that were like thought of to play, you know, Connor was like Mel Gibson, like, you know, a few other people like that, but like Hulk Hogan claims that like he was you know, chosen for that. And the guy was saying that, like, what he thinks happened was there was that wrestling match he was at the beginning. Like, maybe they wanted Hulk Hogan to be in it. Like, not like the lead of the, you know, freaking thing. But also, too, that was supposed to be like a hockey match where you're supposed to be watching like a brutal hockey fight, but the NHL was like, we don't want to be portrayed as violent. I know, right, Sadie? Sadie. Dude, that's your grandma. Time to YOLO that swag. Now you die.
This is not how it works on Bewitched, I'll tell you that.
How does it work?
You can only have Long John Silver's once every 6 months or you die, or Ratmus, you know, would just die regardless.
Yes. Okay, so I did that. What next? Let's warp to the third night. He's so lonely and traumatized, it's ridiculous.
Oh, snap. Wendy's is a slut. It's breaking up marriages.
I like the frickin' like Wendy's, you know, Twitter feed was, you know, frickin' savage.
When isn't the Wendy's Twitter feed savage, okay? So yes, final night, 10 p.m. Yes, this is how you do great streams. You just sit here and
Twitter and be,
you look on the internet, like Twitter, Yahoo, Cheeseburger, and then like not even pay attention to like
what's going on.
What's going on in the game? You
Let's
know.
see what's going on in the news. Powerful SpaceX rocket launches Tesla car into space. Whoop-de-doo!
But I mean, this is the way to bring in, you know, new viewers, is to just talk about shit you found on the internet, right?
Major earthquake collapses hotel in Taiwan. No.
Because, you know, if I went into a stream and someone was talking about, you know, Tom Brady memes and earthquakes, I'd be, you know,
more interested in someone saying dicks out for Harambe.
I would sub immediately.
Follow them to the ends of the earth. I mean, it is, you know, a good way to get like, funny things to talk about and ponder. But yeah,
Well,
like when it's
DK's on the lighthouse 5 minutes ago.
I like his Nosferatu thing in the suit. That's like how he dressed for the first year Zora was alive. So,
that mask on?
Yeah, so she thought that that was his, you know, her father.
It isn't. And she found out that was just a load of Kool-Aid pickles.
Whoa. Load of touch-up paint. If you, you know, put, you know, the Kool-Aid, you know, powder on pickles.
Sadie thinks it's a good idea.
Sadie loves eating clementine oranges, by the way.
Clementine from Walking Dead?
Yeah, those are like the small oranges, but like the thing says they're non-toxic, but because of their like sugar content, if they eat a lot of them, they will like give them diarrhea, basically.
So if your choices were this or nothing, what would you pick?
I picked that. Gotta wait till 10 o'clock, eh?
Correct answer was nothing.
You know, frickin' sneak up on this guy and kick his ass, or you know, put a kick me sign on the 3, or turn it into an 8.
How about you sneak up on Colonel Fancy and snap his little neck? Damn, almost had him.
Friend's texting me about a butternut reduction, let's just say.
What?
You heard me.
What?
Poor Sadie. Come on, let's go on, play. She get all of her wonderful treats and how about after I reset, to the beginning, I take a little break.
If you need to.
Oh, I need to.
How's it going, Song? Are you playing Lego City?
Playing Bear City. Also, spoilers. I totally put $10 of Microsoft cash on our account. I'm going to use it.
Thanks for the spoilers.
Let's see.
Yeah, like beat all races, I think, is an achievement.
You're wasting your life, kid. Read a book. Take the Tide Pod Challenge, aka the Bomb Chew Challenge. Put a bomb chew in your mouth and wait till it explodes and see if you live.
Yeah.
Puzzle Fighter 2.
Check those achievements. Our friend Rick is the man, has 420 completed games, aka 420 Blaze It.
420 Blaze It was the wonderful person who found the best way to do that wonderful pixel thing in 4.2, and that he totally got a statue made in his honor.
Just like Fonzie.
Yes. Hey. His name's 420 Blaze It.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, complete all vehicle races, and there's all these challenges. I don't know what they are.
Now look around.
Collect all police shield pieces, whatever that is.
This mask was made by Lionel Richie right after he left the Commodores.
Sure. Find and destroy the 5 hidden Rex graffiti sculptures, whatever that is. Use 10 stunt ramps in a taxi with a passenger. That sounds like some awesome, crazy taxi stuff.
Hey.
You bought a weird mask and did some hentai shit. This was added to your notebook.
Should have sold him that wonderful Poe that I did in a different day. I heard, if you go to TA and look up Soma, S-O-M-A, it's a game that I heard someone talking about, good things about, that one. How's the TA of it? It looks kind of easy, I guess. But it's $30. I mean, if it was ever on sale, it might be something interesting to play. So that's it. Go to the Dawn of the New Day. Totally like that, what's it called, Training Day, or whatever you played, Training Test, Turning Point, Point Break.
You mean the Turing test, which is none of what you just said?
Or is it all of what I said? I've done some taxi stuff I'm not proud of.
You just unlocked the taxi. Cool.
Yay.
So yeah, I mean, you could just straight up do Coffee and Anju, or you could do some other things like...
straight up do Anju, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So the first thing is getting the room key thing at that time.
Yes, you should never not get the room key.
That's just ridiculous.
Alright, so we'll do Coffee and Anju, then maybe a couple more heart pieces, maybe. And then I think we should end the stream in 40 minutes because we have to take the garbage out to the curb. You have to clean up all of Sadie's, things that she licked.
She was licking it.
Well, besides getting dinner, I mean.
Okay. She's calm for the moment. I'll just, if she starts getting riled up again, I'll do something about it.
Well, True Achievements just said that we're broadcasting Majora's Mask now.
Getting achievements in it.
Damn, we're straight. Oh, I was gonna look at Lego Lord of the Rings is what I was going to do.
These guys can't see me.
Speaking of achievements, a song while I'm there, do you want to do the Monkey Island speedrun again, like we did on my account with me in the walkthrough and on your account? I mean, we could if we had time, if you wanted to. If not, I don't care.
So when are you going to the melting pot?
Monday, okay? You can't wait for the Instagram feed or something?
Yes.
Lego Lord of the Rings.
Don't mind me.
I think you need to go around the hub and do quests and get mithril bricks. What the?
Couldn't show that to Coffee.
Wait, cool. Yeah, you'll probably get in the mood for it someday.
So puts me in the mood.
Then you're probably gonna get the 10
Commandments.
10 bazillion studs or whatever pretty soon, hopefully. And then there's crafting mithril items, yeah. What else can we do here? Or, I mean... Stinking Rush Disney Pixar game and its broken achievements.
No! My God!
Anyways.
Couldn't I get, like, isn't there a 2-hour thing I could read or something?
I mean, if you want to read a 2-hour story, fine.
You gotta tell me those answers, bro.
It's like, I don't know. Oh, tortoise.
Comfortable time. Look at freaky with it.
I'm just worried about, packing and getting on the airplane and surviving. And
So
then,
which answer do I say?
obviously, on the eve of the festival.
Doesn't like the other one you say I don't know. And
Yes.
It's part of it.
But once I get there safely, everything will be fine.
Everything's fine.
It's like, I don't remember when exactly my plane is, but I'll probably be in the air 48 hours from now.
I should witness this.
Witness this wonderful scene. Look at that thing on the back of her chair.
Look at that thug life.
Look at that dumper that you took a picture of. Oh, tortoise.
My dad's dead.
Oh, I already had lunch, tortoise. I had Jimmy John's. Now get the hell out.
Come on, bitch. You know that's terrible.
Didn't I say never to, say the word terrible in my presence? You bitch.
Fuck your old delusional bitch ass, bitch.
Poop.
Poop.
I mean, poop, would you like me to poop you a story?
Jesus Christ, you senile hag. I mean, look at those jugs. Oh, yeah.
And scene.
Got Grand Theft Monkey Ball.
Grand Theft Lego. Lego my Lego.
Agua.
Whatever the hell you are, you're screwed.
I'm the Curtis. I gotta kill Bashir.
Speaking of the Curtis, in the first episode of the second season of Viper, so the wonderful second pilot, like the Curtis was Westlake's partner who like got killed like almost immediately.
Well,
yeah, it's a slow day. It's a slow ride.
so bad.
What Black Panther means to me.
Black Panthers or
Talk to her to get the room key. Okay, so apparently it doesn't matter what race you are to become the Ratmus.
Black guy's a Goron and she doesn't seem to care. Please relax and get off the damn desk.
If you're a Goron, do you say that your name is Ratmus Goro?
Yes.
I can see your leg
See
only.
the foot.
No!
You're an idiot. Whoa!
She's like, I just felt an electrical tingling.
Gotta waste that.
Magic power? It's great how they let you do that in here, but they, you can't use your sword.
You coffee. So I gotta wait till then, right?
I'm coffee.
Good thing you got that room key.
What the hell's going on, Elegy? That's a weird emote. You need to call the roofers/plumbing guys who can bash your car up.
Yes. They'll fix your roof and your toilet, but they'll just, frickin' duct tape that bumper real good.
So, they'll duct tape that bumper real good. It might help if I had the damn coffee and Andrew thing up.
No,
it tastes blood.
Dump.
Okay. 11:30 p.m. What a ramshackle piece of shit.
Roof will end with, what does it have, like 2 rooms or something? 3 rooms?
It's like, is that room that's private, like, is that just for her? That's not like an actual room to rent out? So then there's the room you got, and there's this room, which just has a bunch of bunk beds, so it's not really private. It's got a dude smelly underwear on the bunk. These guys don't know how to play Uno with 3 players.
Me skip. Oh. Another bug hunt, Mr. Ghost.
Stankin' drawers.
There's truffles up in there.
I hope that's not where Noodles gets their truffles, from some guy's dirty underwear.
Oh god, now you know their dirty secret. I know, right, Sadie?
What does it say that is in your bottle? Whoops, did I say magic mushrooms? I meant fungus.
What if I sold this to that, idiot in the curiosity shop?
He's like, whoa, dude. Freaking magic mushrooms. And like, you know, Coffee goes to meet him in the back room, and he's just like tripping balls.
Yes.
It's like, whoa, Coffee, you're a kid. All these magic mushrooms.
Starts eating glass. You're seeing skull kids everywhere. So this is pretty awful.
Life is horrible.
I gotta nail that thing and then
Kill a man. I thought it said deliver Sakan's newspapers.
like 2 months ago, our water bill, like, it never came. I had to go to the place and like they had to write up one for us, but apparently it was because some of them like just weren't sent, so whatever like late charge like people incurred would have been waived anyway because it was their fault for being stupid.
Weird.
And then there was like, I think like a couple months ago, our neighbors, like the post person put like their water bill in our mailbox, and like they use like 4 times more water than we do. Sadie's so bored she's yawning.
They run their sprinklers 24/7?
Apparently, yeah. I mean,
Apparently.
You know, it's a married couple and they have like one kid that's, you know, like 3 or something. And a pit bull. So it's like, I don't know how they're wasting that much water.
They're bathing the kid and the pit bull separately.
Yes. Gotta be like a, you know, traditional Japanese family where, you know, the wife, you know, uses the bath water last where it's disgusting.
That's probably how it was on Bewitched.
The water authority will be there to fix it, but then they'll, you know, break your roof and then do something.
One time they needed an Asian woman for an advertising campaign, so Samantha turned a cat into an Asian woman.
Whoa.
Is that racist?
Was it a Siamese cat?
Yes.
Okay, then it's not.
But the actress who played the Asian woman was half Chinese and half German, so...
Whoa.
Is that the best they could do?
That's the best they could do. It's kind of Asian, but it works.
That was Asian enough for the 60s.
Yes. It's the most Asian they can handle. Oh, you got a letter from a dead man. No.
So we're getting a letter from a dead man?
Wait, how do you know he's dead?
Oh, he's dead. Oh, girl, he's dead.
Gotta move on, bitch.
Move on, girl, he's dead.
You need to get a man that will, you know, treat you right, girl.
Yes. Oh, yeah, speaking of Martin.
Well, we'll put him back in.
Apparently, like, Martin Lawrence, like, sexually harassed or, like, pissed off, you know, the actress who played Gina so much, like, in the last season that, like, she, like, walked off the show and, like, only appeared in, like, 2 episodes, and, like, they had to beg her to come back for the series finale, and she only agreed...
If he wasn't there?
If, like, yeah, they were in the same episode, in the same plot, but they wrote it so that they were never in the same scenes together. And, like, now there's a rumor about them coming back and doing more Martin episodes, you know, like X-Files and all those other shows. Yeah. And then people are like, how are they going to do that?
Well, if they reconcile, then...
But why would they reconcile, especially today? You need to go to the Curiosity Shop, day 2, 6 p.m.
But can I listen to that thing and then it'll be morning?
Maybe? I guess. Maybe. We'll find out. Oh, tortoise.
Okay.
No, is the answer to that question.
Okay, so what time you said? The next day, 2 or 3 or something?
Next day, 6 p.m. You can fast forward.
Welcome to Fast Forward.
So people know what we're talking about.
Hey now, you better leave my hammer alone.
You please take that ridiculous thing off. And
Mustache ride.
LG, is there something wrong with the water, or
It's just not on.
or did you just not pay the bill? Like you didn't pay the internet bill?
It's you personally, because you're an adult, right?
I'm an adult.
Duh.
Are you not bunny hooding? Sonny's pissed.
Because I thought I hit it, but I quit apparently. Horsey never gets any love. Alright.
You better hurry up. Oh, it's not 6 p.m. yet.
Yeah. I had to wait until I got here for that.
Everything's fine.
Just choked on some pizza.
It's a common expression. Well, hey, I'm the Babadook, as DK once said.
Yes.
Let me tell you something here. I am coffee.
Still continue with the coffee. Whoa! Have that Webster disease. You're careless and stupid, just like my master here. You ruined my wedding! I should feel like I'm getting married in 2 days. The giant shark comes in. Go over there and show this to her. Donate money. Come on, get go. I knew that moon wouldn't fall. Come here. What up, Stank Love? Show the master. This is his head.
I decapitated Coffee. I took his head and with it his power. That guy's like, I've made my promise. I will wait for Coffee too.
What's the next thing?
Curiosity Shop, Day 3, 1 p.m.
Okay. Time's ticking. I'll give her a little treat. She deserves it so much. He's in the water.
Well, I hope you get your water and internet back soon.
The water net.
Oh, DK's doing something on Twitter.
That Star Wars game again. Red Store Sim. Oops. Bob. Full wings, yeah, but
Bulbos.
but you refuse to change.
I survive, but nobody's home.
Let's check emails.
Check your emails and then tell everyone in chat what they're about because they need to know.
Spoilers, Viagra.
Hey Chad, if you think Ratmus needs Viagra, you can go straight to hell. Right?
Let's type 1 in chat. Will be timed out. Day. How are you feeling since the last time I asked Blizzard? Email about putting that $10 in the account. I don't remember if like it does that or not. Like just when you buy something. What was the problem?
Check out these wonderful Super Bowl memes. Tear me apart, Lisa.
Didn't hit her. Wonderful fracking water issue. You should have drank it and then you laughed. This is the face of a true hero / warrior.
Space is what all true warriors strive for.
Doom was talking about like selling the lazy shells. That's, you know, to me that's like, you know, having red wine with fish. You know, it's like, what the hell are you thinking?
Whoa! No, you're right. That's just the worst thing any human being could ever do.
How could your mind, you know, put those two things together?
How could you even think of doing such a thing?
Sadie, here's our dad up there. And
He's a professional. Sadie hears our dad and thinks it's a monster, is that what you said?
and wants to, you know, get him to give her food.
Probably, yes. Just eat crumbs off the floor in general. Kleenex and Tide Pods.
So 1 o'clock.
Yes.
Actually, yes.
Hi. Green Hat Kid. I have a name.
Yo, mama.
It's called Grasshopper.
Alright, so I can just walk to the canyon.
Yes, and make sure your stone mask is on.
Yes. Merp.
You know what Father Mulcahy says?
Jocularity.
Punch you in the face for that. But I mean, yes, he does say that.
It's like I'm, you know, loving these side quests.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
You know, people like, you know, there's not enough dungeons. What the fuck?
You know who else is loving these side quests? All of chat.
What about McMac tonight?
Mac tonight. Animatronic baby.
So I may or may not be working. You remember when they brought him back in like the late 90s and it didn't go over that as great? It's just CGI.
Yeah, what the hell, people? Probably because people are racist. But I would do that after you went over there, but... Okay, I must taste blood. Alright, now Ratmus better not screw this up.
I got backup saves.
Sure, and walk right into the river while you're not looking.
Can you see me? How'd you know? Yes, you can. I have a name.
I know. Put the stone mask back on. Don't be like me. Just wait till he goes in there. Don't let Elegy find Cobra's mustache.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure he does not have a mustache.
It's fake.
It's a fake.
Easy. You disgust me, Kathy.
Sound like Kathy.
Yes, he's on caffeine. Is that a-hole gonna get the party started?
Don't worry, he'll prance in when he feels like it.
Prancing with a Z muff, you know what I'm saying? This is Martian.
A fake sundrop mustache. You should totally have fake, you know, sundrop glasses and mustache at the sundrop gift shop.
Yes. Wait for me, guys.
Wait for me, guys. Actually, I think they did have a sundrop fidget spinner.
Shit's ultra rare. Takes the damn sun mask. Uh-oh. Hit that switch, you bitch.
So I made a Portal 2 co-op level out of this.
Shoot that barrel on that wagon. I am the Kathy.
Is that a bumper sticker that you want?
Yes. So ain't no good. Holy shit, were you just the Kathy?
Step on the yellow. Don't do that until you stepped on the yellow.
Okay.
What makes it go slower? It's only temporary, so keep going. push them or pull them in the direction of the mask. I would go and push that one. Well, that works too. Pull that one onto the yellow switch first. Fucking everything up, Ratmus. Pull this onto yellow. Make it much slower. That was the end anyways.
Sounds so close. Coffee, what do you do? Just get back to town taking the, frickin' bus. Run, you little shit!
Desert bus.
So 8 hours, right?
What? Why is Mom home so early?
Because last patient canceled. Whoa.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and mark off the couple's mask. Okay, so if we save the Gibdo mask and the mirror shield and all that for later, I think the last things you should do today are 1, 2, 3 heart pieces maybe? How many heart pieces out of 4 do you have? Yeah, you could get 3 heart pieces. Why not, right?
Money. It's great because I don't even need it. It's just gonna disappear, but I still want to do that.
Fortunately, we'll have to waste like 5 minutes here, so I don't know, maybe you don't have time to get all 3 heart pieces. It's your heart, you just live in it.
Can save you a little bit more for dinner.
Does she deserve that?
She hungers. It rises. It rises. Are you sure they still have that back and forth thing or whatever it is?
No, I'm not sure, but I'll obviously find out when I go to the website. I mean, it was there like 2 days ago. It's a great tweet from Song's brother. I actually did that in the game. I just sat there and let her suffer for a little bit.
Took a break. Because it's not a 3-day stint, if you know what I'm saying.
But yeah, for anyone in chat, let me say once again that after Ratmus is done, we will end the stream, do chores, and have dinner. And then Song is streaming Lego Lord of the Rings tonight. But this should be my last stream before I go to visit Song on Thursday. We'll have to finish Twilight Princess when I get back. The dates are on the Lighthouse if anyone forgets. But yeah, Song and I are both excited and looking forward to this trip, and also slightly nervous and stressed out about getting ready,
Being in the ready room.
cleaning up, and I really hope they let me through security okay.
Security.
But anyways, I'm looking forward to the trip, obviously. But yeah, that means I won't be streaming on my channel for a while. I'll be streaming on her channel. And all that good stuff.
Like getting the Gibdo thing isn't that difficult, right?
Oh, it's difficult. I hope so, LG. And again, thanks everyone for the bits or subs or posts or whatever, because we really need the support, you know, still. That's what we're doing here. The reason why I'm worried is because last December, which is the last time I flew out of O'Hare, there were signs that said, "We will not accept your driver's license after January 22nd because of a stupid law." But then, you know, I've looked on the TSA and Homeland Security website like several times since then, and it says that all the states, including Illinois, have been granted an extension up till October of this year. So I'm really hoping that I get there and they let me through with my ID and they don't say, "Sorry, this ID is not valid anymore.
Kept you waiting, huh?
You can't go through here because you don't have a valid passport."
Teehee, this is, you know, so hot and illegal.
Sorry that I'm ruining this wonderful cutscene that we all love.
This mask is for the person, you know, who watched us consummate the marriage. What the hell would happen here?
You witnessed a happy moment. Now get the hell out. Lizard, if you want to know the full story, it's because like 15 years ago after 9/11, Congress passed a law called the Real ID Act, which means that all like driver's licenses and IDs like in the country like need to be put up to a certain standard before it will be accepted as an ID, and like about half of the states like actually worked on that and complied with it, and the other half of the states were like, "Fuck that, we don't want to do that." So they've been basically dragging their heels like every year after year after year and like granting extensions and extensions and extensions because they don't want to like do anything to comply with this law. And Illinois and Virginia, I don't know about Florida, but I know that Illinois and Virginia are not compliant with this law. So like I said, according to the website, I don't know about this one that Song just posted, but every website that I've been to says, let's see. See, this website says, but see, this website that Song just posted says December 12th, 2016, that they will start January 22nd, 2018. But see, that's out of date because that's old.
Tastes of blood.
I really wish that it was easy to find the website that. Of course it's not. Yeah, I really should do that. I mean, yeah, let's see. Hold on. Okay, here's a here's a website that might work. I mean, this is yeah. Let's see if you guys. I don't know if you can see this on stream, but okay. Here's the country. So see, Florida, Lizard. Florida is green. That means it's fully compliant.
Good.
You're fine. Illinois is yellow. It says it's been granted an extension till October 10th, 2018. So, like, I should print this out and say, hey, this frickin' TSA website says I'm good. And it's the same thing with Virginia.
So Guam's okay.
The only place that is not okay is American Samoa.
Samoans!
From what I understand. Yeah, right here, American Samoa is not compliant. For some reason, they didn't get an extension, so...
Don't go there. Indiana's fine. Virginia. Tennessee's good.
Alright, let me bookmark this page. Fine, bookmarked, whatever. Yes, because bitch slapping TSA agents will definitely get you on a plane.
Just hijack it like Jack Bauer did.
Also, I thought you were getting heart pieces, and instead you're doing this.
I wanted to see what, I had to do to...
I was going off on a tangent about that nonsense.
Let's see.
But yeah, I'm going to bring a printout of that. I'm going to bring my passport, even though it's expired. And also I'm going to bring 2, like, official pieces of paper documents. Because, remember, I think, Song, remember how the invitation worked for you? Because it had, like, your name and address on it? I'm going to bring some, like, the thing that Twitch sent me about my 1099. I'm going to bring that. I'm going to bring the thing that YouTube sent me because it's like an official payment document with my name and address on it, I think, and maybe it would help.
Oh God, kill it with fire! Easy. Wait just a little bit longer, see if
That's probably true, but I can't stop myself.
How many people have I killed?
Okay, so Ratmus got the Gibdo mask. Are you going to get any heart pieces, or are you just going to stop here?
Well, I'm going to do the one for the mask for Angie and Coffee. So I can do this in the time. The hideous face of her father. Now I gotta thank you for, rescuing him from that terrible fate, right?
You have the other Andrew's grandmother heart piece to get. You have the mayor heart piece to get. Like, you should have been doing that instead of wasting this time. So the next Rockman and Ratmus Majora's Mask stream should be the Thursday after I get back. So probably 2 weeks from tomorrow will be Twilight Princess, and 2 weeks from Thursday will be Majora's Mask.
You're the mayor and then
But yeah, like, part of me is pissed because, like, when I talk about this to people, like, or you see people on the internet, like, you try to explain it, and people's reaction is like, what do you mean you need a passport to travel between states? That's so stupid, fuck the government, blah, blah, blah. And, like, part of me is like, this law was made 15 years ago, and their intention was never to have you have to use a passport. Like, their intention was to make driver's licenses more secure and less susceptible to fake driver's licenses, which is probably a good thing, but maybe it's a bad thing of how they implemented it. But it's just that, like, half the states are like, oh, fuck you, bureaucracy, blah, 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 fuck you. And it's, like, their fault.
So no one likes some,
I mean, yeah, there's always those people that are like, I don't trust, you know, the government wants my birth certificate, fuck them.
Take it from my cold, dead hands.
I'd rather, you know, I would rather, you know, have to show my birth certificate to get a driver's license than, you know, put my information on, like, on Twitter for everyone to see or Facebook.
Not the government.
It sucks that passports expire.
Yeah. Yes, I was here.
Yeah, exactly. I'm mad at the state government too.
Because our state government freaking really sucks.
Maybe they're getting better. I hope, but I don't know. All right. Anyways, here's another heart piece.
I just gave Graham 2 crystals.
All right, let's stop here. We gotta go. We gotta do chores and things. So whatever else to finish, we will finish next time. You're only missing 2 masks. You're only missing 3 items/upgrades. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 heart pieces. So next stream will obviously be Great Bay Temple. And then maybe you can get this done in 2 streams?
Maybe.
Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Like I said, we're gonna end here. Ratmus and I have to get some chores done and then get dinner, so not gonna rate anyone or care or host anyone. Just again, thanks everyone for watching and supporting in whatever ways you can. So, and yeah, hopefully, well, I will be on Skype with Song tonight, but besides that, I'll be streaming with Song, I hope.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye everyone.